please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit like, share, and turn on the notification bell as well as comment down below. Thank you. Welcome to Beyond Reasonable Doubt, the home of true crime stories from every corner of the globe. From forgotten killers in the shadows of history to the cases gripping headlines today, we bring you chilling accounts of crime, mystery, and the dark side of human nature. Some names haunt the pages of criminal history. In America, it's Ted Bundy. In England, it's Harold Shipman. But in South Korea, it's Kim Dae-doo. His name is barely whispered today, not because his crimes were insignificant, but because they were too horrifying to remember. A man shaped by trauma, rage, and complete disregard for human life. Between July and October 1975, he murdered indiscriminately, young and old, men and women, strangers and family. This is the story of South Korea's first known serial killer, Kim Dae-doo. Kim Dae-doo was born in 1949 into the wreckage left by Japanese colonialism and the Korean War. Orphaned at a young age, Kim was sent from one institution to another, reformatories, orphanages, mental health centers. These were not places of safety. They were brutal holding pens for the unwanted. Abuse became his language, violence his method of survival. As a child, Kim was described as withdrawn, prone to anger, and disturbingly cold. He learned early that in order to survive, you either broke or became the one who did the breaking. As a teenager, Kim fell into petty crime, stealing, threatening, fighting. He was arrested multiple times. Each time, the system let him slip further through the cracks. No rehabilitation, no psychiatric care, just punishment and release. At age 21, Kim was drafted into the South Korean Army. It was here that his unstable personality came into full view. He didn't follow orders. He threatened fellow soldiers. In a violent outburst, he assaulted a superior officer and was dishonorably discharged. He was briefly imprisoned, but again, the system missed its chance to intervene. By 1975, Kim was out, jobless and aimless. Somewhere during that summer, something snapped. July 24, 1975. Kim Dae-doo enters a home in Busan. A family of 3 is slaughtered. The bodies are found bludgeoned, faces unrecognizable, no signs of forced entry, nothing stolen, just senseless death. August 1st, a mother and daughter in Dae-doo killed in their sleep. August 15th, a 72-year-old man beaten to death with a stone. September 2nd, Kim murders a female relative after sexually assaulting her. In just 2 months, Kim claimed the lives of more than a dozen people. He killed with whatever was available: rocks, blunt tools, fists. The only consistent pattern was brutality. When questioned later, Kim said, "I just wanted to know what it felt like to kill." The killing sparked panic. Police were baffled. There was no clear motive, no connections between the victims. They finally caught a break after Kim tried to rob a small store. A witness recognized his face and called authorities. Kim was arrested in October 1975. During interrogation, he confessed calmly, without hesitation. He even described the killings in chilling detail, as if he were recounting chores. He showed no emotion, no remorse. Kim Dae-doo stood trial in December 1975. He was charged with 17 murders, though authorities believe the number may be higher. He offered no defense. The court declared him guilty and sentenced him to death. In prison, Kim spent his final days writing confessions and reading the Bible. On March 28, 1976, he was executed by hanging. His final words were never made public. Kim Dae-doo's crimes forced South Korea to confront an uncomfortable truth, that even in a traditional, family-oriented society, monsters can exist. Forensic psychology was still in its infancy in Korea, but Kim's case opened new paths of understanding criminal minds. Today, his story is rarely taught. The nation, perhaps, would prefer to forget, but his victims deserve more than silence. They deserve remembrance. Kim Dae-doo did not become a killer overnight. He was forged in cruelty, neglected by the very systems meant to protect. But make no mistake, his choices were his own. He murdered without mercy, destroyed lives, and left a legacy of horror. We tell these stories not to glorify the killer, but to honor the forgotten and to remember the signs before it's too late.